Shut up. Like, go pay a bill. Go cut some grass. Go build something and do it quietly.
Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. Ladies, this video is for you if you're a talker. Bad things can happen when you do all the talking and you don't do any listening when you're out on a date with a man. Did you see what happened to the young lady in the movie For Colored Girls? When she did all the talking out on a date with a man just like this young lady is saying she wants? Well, we'll get into that in a few minutes. But before we get into the video, I want to give a special thanks to Nicole's dad for your generous contribution in supporting my channel on Cash App. Now, before we get into today's video, here's a word from our sponsor. Weight management is a universal struggle. After we turn 20, this struggle becomes much harder. This is because our body's metabolism slows as much as 4% each decade. The keto diet has an extensive list of health benefits and is excellent for our healthy metabolism, heightened energy levels, and even increased mental clarity and focus. This is why I highly recommend this amazing keto diet powder. It works to increase the level of ketones in your body without you ever needing to be on the keto diet. So you receive many of the benefits of elevated ketones, including a healthy metabolism and reduced cravings without the strict diet of keto. The best thing about it, it comes with free shipping, free VIP live health and fitness coaching for life, and a free e-report titled The Top 14 Ketogenic Foods. If you're going to want to help to support your metabolism and weight loss goals, you're going to want to make sure that you take it daily. If you want to help support your weight loss, you'll love this product. Get up to 51% off for the next 24 hours by going to ketoactright.com. Plus, free shipping and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Okay, now let's get into today's ridiculous video.
Exactly, because no matter how smart they are, if they talk long enough, they always gonna say something stupid. And that is why I love me a quiet king. Like, if I go on a date and I gotta compete for airtime and conversation, like, immediate deal breaker. Because as a man, why do you have so much to say? Shut up. Like, go pay a bill. Go cut some grass. Go build something and do it quietly.
So let's deal with the first part that she said that makes absolutely no sense.
Exactly, because no matter how smart they are, if they talk long enough, they always gonna say something stupid.
If you go out on a date, that's exactly what you want him to do. Talk, so you can find out if he's stupid or not. Trust me, that's exactly what he's doing when he's listening to you talk.
And that is why I love me a quiet king.
See, this is exactly why some of these women end up with the wrong guy. They want to do all the talking and no listening. And if you be quiet and listen long enough, the other person will tell on themselves. This gives you the opportunity to decide whether you want to stay or run for the hills.
Like, if I go on a date and I gotta compete for airtime and conversation,
that's code for she talks so much that she doesn't want to give him any room or any time to talk because he'll be interrupting her talking time. The conversation has to be all about her. Right off the bat, this woman is showing she's selfish.
Like, immediate deal breaker.
And for a man, it should be an immediate deal breaker too. When a woman is not interested in being quiet and listening to a man talk when she's out on a date to find out who he is and what he's about. This is exactly why some of these women get played. Most guys don't like women who are constantly talking, but they still want to hit it. So they just hang around long enough until they can get her in the bedroom. Then after he's done with her, he's ghost. Then when his boys ask him what happened, he tells them, man, she talked too much, so I just smashed and dashed. Now, I don't condone that behavior, but that's what happens.
Because as a man, why do you have so much to say?
How are you going to get to know if you two are a fit if he doesn't talk? And if you feel like he talks too much and you'd rather be the talker in the relationship, you know, after you all have gotten to know each other, that's your sign he's not the man for you. So let him go and find another one.
Shut up. Like, go pay a bill. Go cut some grass. Go build something and do it quietly.
Man, I spent some time with a woman one time who talked entirely too much. And I felt exactly the way you do, my dear. And because I was listening to everything that she was saying when she was talking, that's how I realized she was not the one for me. I wanted her to go wash some dishes, go clean the house, go cook something, and do it quietly. So this is yet another one of these young ladies who is doing a video and not giving enough information. And the women are praising her in the comments section. That's right, girl, some of these guys need to be quiet. Well, like I mentioned earlier, did you see the movie For Colored Girls? The young lady in the movie, who was the dancer, met this guy. They started spending time together, and in every scene in the movie that was about him and her, she was running off at the mouth. Just talking. Throughout every scene, he only said a few words. Now, if you haven't seen the movie and you want to see it in its entirety, I'm about to give the end away. Spoiler alert! One day, She invites him over for dinner. She turns her back on him for a few minutes, and that's when dude took all his clothes off and proceeded to force her into having relations through her back door, if you know what I mean. After he finished, he left. She called the police and reported it, and when the officer was asking her questions about him, she couldn't tell him anything about the man. She didn't know where he lived. She didn't know if he had any brothers and sisters. She didn't know if his mother and father were still alive. She didn't know anything about the man. Why? Because every time they got together, she was running her mouth about her and never asked this man anything about him. And this is a huge problem with a lot of women when they go out on dates. They're so busy running their mouths, they're not finding out what this man is really about. Then later on down the line, when the relationship doesn't work out, she finds out he's a jerk. Now, she wants to blame him for being a jerk. Well, if you had asked him some questions and shut the hell up, you might have found out he was a jerk long before now. Most women could save themselves from a bad relationship when they're not compatible with a guy, if they just close their mouths and listen. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you be quiet and listen to the man to see what he's about? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.